Welcome back to Holistic Developer. We are getting really close to the end of the year. We have just a few more days left, and I decided to sit down and reflect a little bit on the last year, the last 5 and 10 years, where I was and where I am, and what is a better time to actually look and plan for the next years to come. So I'm planning to sit down and plan my actions item, or where do I want to be in the next 3 months, a year, 5 years, and 10 years. Before we get started, I would like to get a cup of mocha, something to drink, and we'll get started in a moment. Let's see how this will work. I'll try to do a mocha on an espresso machine. But hopefully it will taste good. Let's get started. I have everything I need. I have my blank page where I will set everything. I have my favorite pen. This is my favorite pen of all times. I have my mechanical pencil. The reason that I don't like pencils, I don't like to sharpen them, and this is ideal. And obviously something to drink, because this might take a while, right? So where do I want to be 3 months from now? And let's say March 2020, I want to make sure that I've finished my website, design my planner. I'm working on a planner because I tried so many planners, and some I like something from one, I like something from another one, but from all the planners that I tried, none of them are actually something that it encapsulates everything from my lifestyle and my work and everything like that. So I'm planning to design my own. Next, I want to continue improving my Spanish. So I learned Spanish for many years, and if I don't practice it, I forget about it. So finish my website, design my planner, work on my Spanish, continue that. Definitely I want to take a class or a course, so I will be learning a new skill. Probably again I'll enroll to Harvard Business School as I did before, the online classes that they have. I want to read 10 books. I think it's manageable. Go to 3 meetups. Yeah, I'll find a meetup that I like and go to a tech meetup. It has to be tech. With life happening, I stopped running, so I want to start running again, at least once a week. I need to diversify my investments, so financial, I need to diversify my investment, so that. Next, I believe I should improve my communication skills, work on my communication skills. That's one reason why I have a YouTube channel. One of the many reasons is to work on my communication skills, because nothing helps you realize where are your gaps in communication when you record videos like 10,000 times and you believe you got it right, and then when you're editing you realize how many mistakes you make. So one of the things that I'm doing with my YouTube channel is actually working on my communication skills and also sharing with you information that hopefully is valuable for you. And since we are on the topic of YouTube, right now at this moment I am at 380 subscribers, so hopefully in 3 months we can get it to 750. What do you think? Can I do that in 3 months? Organically. I don't want to have ads or anything like that. So okay, so looks like I have 10 goals for my 3 months plans for the next 3 months. Let's move on to what do I want to do and what do I want to accomplish in a year. In a year, I want to make sure that I can read 50 books. That's manageable. So if I read 10 books in 3 months, I have another 9 months where I can read 40, right? Yeah, I think that's manageable. I've done more in previous years. So great books. I really, really want to attend Grace Hopper, and unfortunately, every year when it's Grace Hopper, it's overlapping with the time when it's an important conference from my job. It's a week-long conference where I am speaking and presenting, participating, so I cannot leave for Grace Hopper. And it happens that this year looks like it will be not at the same time, so it would be no conflict. So I will like to attend Grace Hopper conference. Also, another dream of mine is to live and work remotely for 3 months somewhere from a warm place. Like right now it's cold and rainy here in Seattle. I would like for the winter period to live somewhere, let's say in Mexico or Peru, and it sounds like me and my husband like that idea. So hopefully we can do that next year, and maybe it's best time to do it now or a few years from now. Is that our daughter is still little, so she won't be missing school or anything like that, so that should be working out well. Okay, from technical goal, a technical goal is for me is to learn Python. So I would like to learn Python. Also, for a while, I wanted to develop an app. It doesn't matter if it's an Android or iOS, I want to develop an app. Since I said that I'm working on a planner, I'm designing it. So hopefully in a year, I'll be able to launch it. Because I believe a lot of people find themselves in the same place as I am, having so many planners. I actually watched a lot of YouTube videos about planners, and it's like, watch my planner setup, and when you see they have like 8 planners or 7 planners, a planner for this, a planner for that, and I really don't want to have 10,000 planners or 10 planners that I have to keep track of them. I want a planner that is convertible, or you build it as needed, customizable, let's say that. So I'm hoping within a year to launch my planner. So that's a big goal of mine. Also, since I want to continue running, start actually resuming running. Hopefully I can do a 10K challenge. Yep, I'll do a 10K in a year. Let's say if I can reach 15,000 subscribers in a year, I think we can do it, right? With your help, we can do it. Okay, so reach 15,000 subscribers. I've been working with the company that I'm working right now for the last 8 years. And you can imagine that having this perfect location, because where I work, I really enjoy what I'm doing. I enjoy the team what I'm working with which I'm working with. I like what I'm doing. And that it's great at the same time, and at the same time is not so great, because if you watch my previous video, I mentioned that you should not get comfortable. And by comfortable, I mean that I'm doing well, but I'm not good at interviews. So if I want to interview somewhere and practice my skill, I realize that I am not good at interviewing. So I would like to continue interviewing regardless if I'm looking for a job or not, because that's something that we all should do. You should interview even though you are not looking for a job. So okay, what else do I want to do next year? Next year, I would like to attend at least one Harvard Business School course. I did that last year, and there were 3 courses. They were really challenging, and I tend to take a class at least once every half year. And from all the courses that I've taken throughout the last, say, 7 years, Harvard Business School is the best one that I attended, and it was the most challenging. To be honest, it was really, really hard. So I graduated, I got my certificate. So next year, what I want to do, I want to attend at least one class. So I enrolled or applied to 2 courses currently, and unfortunately I was declined from one of them. So let's see if the second one I'll be accepted. So I want to try to attend at least one course or complete at least another course from HBS courses that they have. So that's my plan for a year. So let's see, where do I want to be 5 years from now? For 5 years from now, my daughter will be already a young lady. So I want to probably launch a program. It doesn't have to be massive. It might be a small group of kids or something like that. But I want to launch Kids Code because regardless if my daughter will be coding or not, at least I want her to be exposed to it. And if she enjoys it, that will be great. So I might be launching a Kids Code course for kids probably around her age. We'll see how that works. So 5 years from now. Let's see, from the healthy compartment, let's see if I can do a marathon. If I can run a marathon, I cannot pronounce that word. Let's see from a healthy perspective if I can run a marathon. I'll do that. Another goal of mine and my husband is we are working towards paying off our debt that we have, and we don't have many of them. Let's say we try to live within our means and actually save. So the only thing that we have to pay off is our car and our home. So hopefully in 5 years we'll pay off already the car. It will be paid off. The home, we still have about how many years? About 23 years left. So hopefully we're planning to pay it off, let's say in 7 years. So hopefully 5 years from now, we will be able to be at about 75% debt-free, I cannot pronounce that, debt-free as possible. So that's a goal of ours. Also, for a very long time, I wanted to start a scholarship program. What is that about, actually? So I was fortunate enough. So if you watch my video about my success story, you learn that I was in a situation where I needed to drop out of school. I was lucky enough to find somebody to sponsor me for a year so I can be able to learn and find a job and continue to pay for my studies moving on from that point. And unfortunately, there are so many other young people that are in that situation, that they are forced to be dropping out of school, or they're actually not being able to go to enroll because it's pricey, it's something out of their reach or something like that. So I'm planning and hoping that I'll be able to launch a sponsorship program that I don't know how yet, but I'm planning to sponsor somebody to go to university and study what they like. If it happens to be in tech, I'll be happy to do that. But yeah, I'm not sure yet how I want to accomplish that, but I know that's one of my things that I wanted to do for a very long time. I want to give back to the world, let's say that. So trying to start a scholarship program, we'll see how that will work. So hopefully I can have that in place. Another goal of mine, it will be to be a confident speaker. So I actually spoke at 3 conferences this year, right? One, it was work, which I wanted already, I needed to do it because it was part of my responsibility. And the other 2 were basically I volunteered to speak. So definitely I want to be better at speaking, regardless if it's a speaking engagement or a presentation. I'm always trying to be better presenter. So I definitely want to be a more confident speaker in 5 years. And this will be, I think that I'll be working on throughout the years. What else? Another one that I want to do is continue working in a place that brings me joy and I bring value to the company and people I work with. Also, am I dreaming, or I think it's possible within 5 years? Let's see. Let's see if we can do that. If we can reach 1 million subscribers for this channel, Holistic Developer channel, and if we can do 1 million subscribers. Yeah, I just see my future me in 5 years and I see, whoa, yeah, we got there. So let's see, reach. Yeah. So now we got to the part like, where do I want to be 10 years from now? 10 years from now. Okay, definitely 10 years from now, I want to be debt free. I don't want to have any debt at all. So that will be my number one. To be a thought leader. So regardless of the position that I have or the title, I want to make sure that I want to be a thought leader. I'm able to help regardless, bring value and so on. So if I were to look at my plans 5 years ago, in my plans I had to become a manager within 5 years. And interestingly enough, this year I had the opportunity to become a manager, but I turned it down. So again, the plans might change, but I want definitely to become a thought leader regardless of my job title. So that's why you don't see any job titles in my plan. So that I want to make sure to continue running, to stay active, whatever it is, what is running or something like that, stay active, right? So probably running will be definitely something that I want to continue. 10 years, in 10 years, I want to definitely make sure that I'm at least learning 3 new technical programming languages. I don't know which ones they will be, but yeah, I want to learn 3 new programming languages. I want that. Learn blockchain. Okay. Actually, I hope that 10 years from now, I'll continue working, but I'll continue working because it brings me joy, not because I have to do it. So I hope that we will be financially independent and we'll continue to work because that's because that's something that we choose to do, not because we need to do it. So work for fun. Yep, work for fun. Also, I like to travel. Traveling with a kid, I don't know how it is. So for the last 3 years, we haven't traveled much. So hopefully, for the next 10 years, we can visit at least 10 countries. So a new country every year should be doable. So I'll add that. And continue to grow as software craftsman. I think, yeah, looking at this, I think that's where I want to be. So you saw in my planning, where do I want to be? Where, in which direction do I want to go? And I touched aspects of my life such as learning, growing, work, family, financial, different projects, different aspects such as health, being active and so on. So hopefully this brought some value to you. So what I'm planning to do next with it is I need to make sure that I have this invisible place, because once in a while I will come back to it and see where I am and where I'm going, and make sure that I'm making progress to all of them. So I have a planner that I really like the system. It's an ARC system, which is a circle bound notebook. So I will punch it, make the punch holes, and I'll have it in my notebook, and I'll be revisiting it once in a while, maybe once a month, to make sure that I'm working on these tasks, on these goals, and I'm making progress. If you got encouraged or excited about this and you want to try it, to do also a plan for you to plan for the next 10 years, or maybe you want it a different time, it's completely up to you. So I created a template which I linked below, so you'll find a PDF version of this. So hopefully you can sit down and do your map for the next 10 years and see where you want to be. Maybe it will inspire you to be more active and work towards your goal. Maybe it will help you be less stressful and think that you're just getting dragged in different directions where the life takes you. Maybe you can feel that you have more control over what happens to you. Regardless of what will bring to you, hopefully it will bring some light feeling that you are the person who can plan and see where they want to be. Not one day from now, not living a day by day thing, but actually living with the future goal in mind. And that way you maybe have a road plan that will help you get where you want to be. So hopefully you enjoyed this. I definitely had fun. It's not simple to kind of put these things out there, but yeah, I had fun and my mocha was great. Thank you for being here with me and watching, and I'm wishing you happy holidays and see you next time. Happy engineering, my dears. Bye bye.